They're quiet, convenient, and energy efficient. The golf cart is coming of age and proving a valuable form of transportation in communities around the country where residents think green. We go to Augusta, Georgia to see the latest in electric vehicles. Baby boomers and retirees, check this out. New apartment-style communities offering sweet amenities. Could this be in your future? Do you own a firearm? Are you thinking about getting one? Today we get with an expert to see what you should do to select a firearm and keep it safely in your home. This is the show all about you and your space, your home and surroundings. We are Designing Spaces.
More and more people are pursuing the new American dream by renting instead of buying a home. Especially baby boomers and empty nesters who have been there, done that, are looking to downsize and simplify their lives by shedding the burden and responsibility of homeownership and renting instead.
I think what many baby boomers are finding, myself included, is that as our children move out of the homes, we no longer need all the space that we are currently living in. And most of all, we don't need the maintenance of keeping that home attractive. What we really want is an all-inclusive, everything is taken care of with our monthly rent. We love the freedom, we love the flexibility. We're a vital generation, and we want to be comfortable in doing what we're doing and happy where we're living.
Many baby boomers don't want to travel far to get to places they frequent on a daily or weekly basis. Some apartment communities offer convenience as a major selling point.
Well, I think what it really is we're going back to our roots. We started out in the cities when we were younger. We moved to the suburbs when we had families. Now that we are empty nesters, we want to be back where the action is. We want to be close to museums, we want to be close to where we're working, we want to be close to the center of the city. So whether it's a big city or a small town, boomers want to be where the action is.
After their daughter went off to college, Julie Thompson and her husband decided it was time to sell the big house and transition into apartment living.
My husband and I became empty nesters last year, so we were looking for a place that we could enjoy our life without having to maintain things. So coming here to the Metropolitan has been wonderful. We have a nice balcony that overlooks the center and provides lots of entertainment. Anytime you have an issue with your apartment, you just call somebody up and they'll come and take care of it right away for you. And it's just been wonderful not to have to maintain anything. We pretty much have a carefree life where we can eat out whenever we want, walk down to the movie theater, and it's actually quite romantic at times.
Located in Loudoun County, Virginia, the Metropolitan at Village at Leesburg is a mixed-use community that sits right at the heart of the vibrant new Village at Leesburg town center. Residents enjoy beautiful open floor plans and top-notch finishes. Outside their front doors, a whole world of shopping, dining, and entertainment awaits. All of their countless amenities and perks make the Metropolitan and Village at Leesburg unlike any other apartment community in the area.
Some of the amenities that we offer here to our Metropolitan residents are a 24-hour business center. We also have a patio with grills. We have our pool with cabana-style seating. We also have media room, game room, 24-hour fitness center, as well as a wellness room featuring a massage table.
The convenience is you have one payment that takes care of all of the other things that you used to do before. Mortgages, maintenance, taxes, house cleaning. Now you have one monthly payment and it is all inclusive. It's a great benefit for us.
Living at the Metropolitan at Village at Leesburg gives the residents a real sense of community because of everything the property has to offer.
The Metropolitan is a great place to live. They have great amenities, great staff. It's wonderful to be able to walk downstairs and have dinner or go to a movie, or if you need something at the grocery store, it's right there, dry cleaning. It's all the amenities you need are right here within walking distance.
All of our apartments feature granite countertops in the kitchens, maplewood cabinetry, black appliances. Some of our apartments feature wood flooring and also high ceilings. They're very open floor plans. The majority of our floor plans will have balconies with a French door leading out. Select floor plans feature built-in granite countertop desks. Our bathrooms feature ceramic flooring as well as in the shower area. We have walk-through closets leading to the main bedrooms. Our bedrooms will accommodate king-size furniture. We also feature stackable full-size washer and dryers.
Kettler manages 25,000 apartments in 7 states and the District of Columbia, many of them like the Metropolitan Villages of Leesburg that are mixed use or in urban locations. So we see a lot of baby boomers plus millennials renting in those areas. The demographic here started out as younger professionals, singles, and some married couples, and over the last 5 years it has shifted to a lot more baby boomers and people that are empty nesters that are downsizing from their homes into apartment communities.
Good morning. Thank you for calling the National Apartment Association. How may I help you?
The National Apartment Association is the nation's leading advocate for quality rental housing. It is a federation of 170 state and local affiliates representing 68,000 members in 7.6 million homes throughout the United States.
For young professionals, married couples without children, and baby boomers and empty nesters in particular, the freedom, flexibility, and diverse set of options make renting an apartment home the right choice for their desired lifestyle. To see this portion of Designing Spaces again, go to designingspaces.tv and click on the National Apartment Association video. You'll also find a link to the National Apartment Association website.
A safe and efficient home and life is basic to all of us. From convenient and easy transportation or downsizing your home to enjoy the good life, to protecting your home and family safely, we want your home and lifestyle to fit your needs and desires. We are Designing Spaces.
You can visit these websites to learn more about the participants on this edition of Designing Spaces.